Can we ask them to leave from here? Radiate those thoughts to them. Can we ask them to leave with dignity? Can we ask them to leave with dignity? I was at a hospital a few months back, and there is this couple who comes up to me and says, my mother is in the ICU, and the doctor says nothing is working out, and there's no way she can come out of what she is in right now. She's suffering. I said, go and sit with her, hold her hand, say whatever you want to say, and then radiate a beautiful thought to her. Your new costume is ready. Please leave. Please don't be in pain here. Please don't trouble yourself so much. Say it with the mind. First moment she was shocked. She said, you want me to tell my mother to go? You are telling me that I should wish for my mother to go? I said, no, I'm only asking you to wish for the peace and dignity of your mother. And really she started working on herself, and she said, yes, I'm being very selfish because I only want her to be here for me. Is this love? Is this respect? Is this caring? No. We want them to be here only for us. Love means caring for them. So life demands right responses in every situation. Now if someone is suffering and the doctor says there's no way they can come out of it, and I create a thought, no, don't go, don't go, don't go, be here for me. Then what is my thought, my feeling and my emotion? What is it doing to their journey? What is it doing to their journey? It is causing them to suffer more and more. And people around us could suffer for few days, sometimes for months, and sometimes for years, only because all of us who claim to love them, all of us who claim to love them are holding them back with our energy which says, don't go, don't go, don't go. This is our response to that situation. Each time we need to pause and check. Caring for them, loving them, wanting them to live a life of respect and dignity demands a right response from us, family. Family. One way is to increase their suffering manifold. Emotional suffering and physical suffering. And one way is to sit with them, talk to them, say everything you want to say to them. Ask them for forgiveness for anything that must have happened in life. Forgive them for any pain you are holding about what they have done. Clear all the energies in between. Clear everything. And allow them to have a beautiful journey forward. This is a response to a situation. But when I learn to respond the right way to a mic, only then I will be able to respond to that situation. Only then. But if I believe here that it is the mic which is creating my irritation, then at that time, it is my attachment which is creating the pain. It is my attachment which is creating the suffering. It is my attachment which is not allowing me to respond in a dignified manner, and which is not allowing my family member to have a dignified journey. Life has lots of scenes to offer. But when we start using our power, we will see what amazing power we have. Amazing power we have, which means to be able to choose the right response in every situation. And then the situation for which we say is the toughest situation which can come in someone's life is when someone leaves the body and moves on the journey. And then we believe that crying, getting upset and hurt forever is normal because they have left. And spirituality teaches us they have only changed a costume. They can catch your each and every thought and feeling and vibration. The soul has left from this costume and taken another costume. The soul has entered the womb of the new mother. What do you want to send to them? Do you want that baby to cry? Do you want that baby to cry, or you want that baby to be happy and healthy body? You want them to be happy? Remember them with love, not remember them with pain. We will always remember them. We are not going to ever forget them, but there is remembrance with pain and remembrance with love. And then we meditate for them daily. And while we are meditating, we're creating healing energy, not energy which says, how could you leave me? Come back. I cannot live with you. This is unfair. Why did you do this to me? What will all these thoughts do? Can you visualize a soul in the womb receiving these thoughts? How could you leave me? Come back. And in fact, in today's times, even trying methods to connect to them, to talk to them and get them back. Yes. And when we create all this energy, do we know what effect it has on the soul on the womb? Do we know what effect it has on the soul? Visualize, you have left your family and you are in another place and the family is sending this energy to you. How could you do this to me? I cannot live without you. I don't want to live anymore. What will happen to that soul there? What will happen to that soul there? How much pain, how much turmoil, how much fear, how much worry, how much anxiety. And we say we love them. We love them. So if we love them, what will we send them? If we love them, not love them only while they were here in this costume, but we love them, then what are the vibrations we'll send to them? What message would you send to the soul who's moved on the journey? What will we send to them? Very good. Be happy where you are. What more? Anything more we can send to them? Because everything we are creating is reaching them. Anything more you want to send them? Very important. We are fine here. We will take care of ourselves. You take care of yourself. One thought is, we will take care of yourself. We will take care of ourselves. You'll be happy in the new family. One response. The other response, I cannot live without you. How could you do this to me? Come back. Can you see the two different responses in the same situation? Two different responses in the same situation. One response is when my mind is overpowered by the pain of the situation. And I say, being upset and crying is normal. Situation overpowered me. And the other response, where I choose the right response for that situation. I heal them. I heal the family around me. I heal myself. Situation does not change. Some situations cannot change. But the situations which are going to follow after that will change. When we hear of expecting mothers going through complications, of children going through complications while in their womb, it is a lot to do with the energy which the previous family is sending to them. If the previous family starts sending happiness, love, respect, blessings, the child will be very settled in the new womb there. That's response to a situation. Certain. We are certain that we will create a response of stability, of power, of peace and respect in any situation outside. So the uncertain situations do not affect us anymore because there is one thing which is certain, how we will respond. And when we are able to do that, we shift from a world which is chaotic and confused and angry. We create our world which is stable, calm and peaceful. It's our world. It's our world. It's going to be what we create it to be. So let's stop labeling the world and let's start taking personal responsibility. Our response does not depend on the type of situation. And that's why we've taken the toughest ones, starting from the mic, to a person leaving me in a relationship, to a person suffering in the body, to someone who's already left. Spectrum of situations. Situation could have a spectrum. A response should be certain. And that will only happen when I start living a life where I charge myself, empower myself daily, and daily in my scenes of life, I live a life of certainty. A life of certainty. And anyone who starts living a life of certainty never fears the future. You don't need to fear the future. Fear is becoming a very predominant emotion today. And you ask someone, what do you fear? I fear what will happen. Why you fear what will happen? You fear what will happen because you're not certain of what you will feel. If someone has done something which is not right, they apologize. And they say, please give me a chance, trust me again. We fear trusting them again. Why do we fear trusting them again? Because we fear that we will get hurt again. So we are not scared of trusting them. We are scared of our response of hurt which is going to cause pain. And we can trust people n number of times and we can trust them always if we are certain that we will not create a response of hurt. So there is only one thing which is certain, and that is our response. My response. Ready for 24 hours? 24 hours? certain? There's only one thing which we can take guarantee of today. Myself. Myself. Take personal guarantee and send a message to the world. Be what you want to be. And send message to people around you. Do what you want to do. I am no more dependent on you for how I feel. I am emotionally independent now. I'm not dependent on anyone. I'm not dependent on anyone. And it's the truth. It's the truth. We were always emotionally independent. We started believing we are trapped. We started believing we are trapped. Like a little elephant tied with a chain. The elephant grows up, but the elephant doesn't move out even if he's tied with a little string because he believes he is tied, and then he can live his life in bondage because he believes he is tied. If he had to just take 2 steps, he will break away that chain, that thread that's in everything and move off. But he believes he is tied and he cannot move. We believe we are dependent on situations. We are not. If we were dependent on situations, then all of us would create the same response in every situation. Why does everyone respond differently in the same situations? Even a family of 4 will respond differently in the same situation. Yes? Yes? Each one is affected by the situation the same way, but yet each one will respond differently. Because it's not the situation which is creating the response, it is each family member who is choosing how to respond to that situation. But while all 4 of them are responding differently, all 4 blame the situation for their response. And it's only then when we live the life of a victim. So is the world uncertain? No. 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 We are certain of our world now because our world is here and our world radiates vibration to the outside world and manifests into the outer world. It is not the outer world which enters into my inside world and creates my inner world. It is my inner world which radiates into the outer world and creates that outer world. So if there is certainty in my inner world, it will manifest into a very beautiful outer world. And that is what meditation does. Many of us are looking for miracles in our outside world. We all want miracles. We all want magic. And we're looking for people who can create miracles in our outside world. This woman wanted someone to get her husband back to her. And if someone would have assured her, just do this and I will get your husband back to. Very easy. Go to people who can get people back to you. Go to people who can cure illness. Go to people who can get people who are suffering. We all want magic and miracles in the outside world. Let's start creating the miracle in the inside world. And for which we are not dependent on. We are not dependent on anyone. When we practice taking care of that inner world daily, when we practice choosing our right response in every situation daily, we are going to start creating miracles on a daily basis. On a daily basis. Tonight when you go drive back home and the traffic is not your way and you remain calm, you have created your miracle. You have created your miracle because you have created something which you had not done earlier. It's your miracle. And that miracle will give you the power to create the next miracle and the next miracle and the next miracle. And in the next 24 hours, you see how many miracles you create. And anything which we can do for 24 hours? Anything we can do for 24 hours? So tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, sit back with yourself and say, this was quite easy. This was quite simple. And then set your miracles for the next 24 hours and the next 24 hours. And after a few days, creating miracles will become a normal way of living. That will be who we are. And very soon, you will see miracles in your relationships, in your health, in your work, because miracles have started happening here. So they will manifest into the outer world. The world is simple and beautiful. Simple and beautiful. We will bless the world every day with our beautiful thoughts. Even if, look at this flower. If I curse this flower every day, chaotic, confused, angry, chaotic, confused, angry, chaotic, confused, angry, what will happen to this flower in a few days? What will happen to this flower in a few days? It will die. And even if the flower is a little withering, and I say beautiful flower, loving flower, beautiful flower, it will start getting. So let's bless the world every day. Let's bless the world every day. It's a beautiful world. Everyone is in peace and harmony. We are united. Our blessings will create the world we want to be. So who's the creator of my thoughts and feelings? I am. Where have all those names gone who were responsible for how I feel? Delete. 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 No one. Even if you feel a little troubled, you only have to sit back with yourself for a minute and say, I am creating this. That's all. That's healing begins. But if I say they are responsible, suffering begins. It's one line which will change destiny. One line. I am the creator of my pure, peaceful, powerful thoughts, feelings, right words, and perfect behavior always. I am a powerful being. And the world is a beautiful, divine place full of love, harmony, and unity. Feeling changes and the world changes. How many of you have not experienced the Rajyoga meditation? Have not done it? In order to make this power consistent, for the next 24 hours, we can just do it with a little attention. And it's very easy. Each one of us will be able to do it in 24 hours. Each one will remain stable for 24 hours. Any of you coming to Anubhuti tomorrow? Anyone coming to Anubhuti tomorrow? Tomorrow we have a program at the Anubhuti Retreat Center on Novata Road. Tomorrow we have a program at Anubhuti Retreat Center, which is a retreat center of the Brahma Kumaris, where brothers and sisters have been having meditation retreats for more than 15 years. So if you're coming tomorrow there, then we'll be able to check ourselves after 20 hours. And then we will come together again in a very high energy space, a space where everyone's been meditating. And then we can take it up for another 24 hours and another few days, and it'll become our natural way of living. So if anyone wants to join us tomorrow at the Anubhuti Retreat Center, while you are on your way out, sisters and brothers are standing there, you can just give your name and book your seat there at the program. That's a retreat center of the Brahma Kumaris. Okay, ji, we will sit back now. And before we start meditating, we will promise ourselves that I am going to make energizing myself, empowering myself, and taking personal responsibility of myself a normal way of living. We all met Sister Denise. Yes, we met Sister Denise. And Sister Denise has come specially from Germany just to be with all of you in the next 2 weeks. And while you are on the way out, you will get a pamphlet here where Sister Denise is going to have programs on Monday, June 18th at 7 p.m. at our center in San Francisco. And on Sunday, June 24th, she's going to do a full one-day retreat at the Anubhuti Retreat Center, which is tapping into God's power. Because it's His power which I will channelize in meditation so that I can remain energized and then respond with dignity to every scene. I need that power. So she's going to be taking a full one-day retreat on the 24th of June and 18th of June, Monday at 7 p.m. She's going to have a talk on creating more resilience.